basically, you could say that a good goal for each of us to have, and it may sound too small or humble, I don't know, but it's 1% monk, 99% worldly person. All right? 100% worldly person, 0% monk is very different than 1% monk, 99% worldly person. Upanishads, they teach you how to think and behave even a little bit like a pure spiritual being. Okay, even if we're not going to be those things, and we're not going to do everything that it would take to do that. All right, and practice is a big key in it. And I want to point to you a little bit of a worldly example, but there's a runner. His name is, he's a writer and a runner, George Sheehan. And I loved, he's kind of, he wrote his books way back, many decades ago, but he was part of the thing that popularized running because he gave it a spiritual aspect. And in his books, he wrote about it. He said, like, on his lunch hour, when he goes out and he hits that road, you know, with just his shorts and him and his breath and his exertion, and that he becomes a monk or a poet or kind of his highest self in that 1 hour per day. Like that's when that happens. And then he was a doctor. And so then he goes back and he does all his worldly duties, and he's all, you know, immersed in that, not thinking of Brahman necessarily. And but this is valuable, and maybe you'll become more than 1% monk, but start there.